So the fact, one very important thing is technology is here. Let's not ignore it and let's not pretend that it's not going to be here. Acknowledge acknowledge its strength, right? But at the same time, acknowledge the fact that you should use technology and not let technology use you. So my idea of understanding this is through the word of AI, which everybody calls artificial intelligence, right? And everybody in the world knows that. But that's a dikkat for me with that is that what you expect from AI, and I'm saying the way I would like, because just cutting short, and then we are running a little bit out of time. I can talk about this. Is that with technology we should use it, we should outsource some of the stuff for it to do, but not outsource it in such a way that it dumbs us down. The problem with technology is that we are saying, okay, now the machines can do it. They can calculate much better. They can analyze much better. A machine can diagnose, analyze medical reports and come up with a better theory. Nobody's denying that. But what my way of looking at it is that if you take that same word AI and say artificial intelligence and say that no, use the machines in such a way that what analysis that they do, and it should come back to us. So then the result of technology should augment my intelligence. So AI for me stands for augmented intelligence, that it needs to augment who I am. So the machines should not dumb me down. It should actually enable me to go to a completely different level of thinking. And as many people say that at this point in time, humans don't even use maybe 10 to 15% of their brain power. So my understanding of this is use technology to augment our intelligence, augment how we use our brains. So rather than outsource it and become dumb, let them use technology to push us and raise our bar. So that's one understanding of me that I have. So there's a lot of stuff in technology that is administratively stupid not to use, right? Lots of stuff that needs to happen, right? But also what is happening is that technology, on one thing that we are all sitting here, this fact that I'm in Bhutan, you're in Gurgaon, there are various people from technology is enabling this to happen. Fantastic. So let's not pretend that technology is not bringing in. But we also need to be very careful that technology also drives a wedge between us and nature. And it is this isolation of the human beings from nature that I fear is going to cause more and more problems. If you look back, it is this alienation from nature, or not, maybe I'm using the word alienation, but the sense of superiority that human beings have over nature that have caused most of the destruction and the ill that we are facing today. It's the mindset of the human that towards nature that has caused this problem. And technology, if you're not careful, can drive this wedge much farther. So therefore, we need to be proactive about it and use technology to bring us closer to nature. How we use technology is what it's of importance, not how technology uses us. I have written an article because this is very big for me. How do we use technology to bridge human beings and nature together? And it's fairly easy, fairly good. I'm not going to go into it just now, but that is a very important thing that's going. So next step in technology, as far as education is concerned, is that this little school in Jhalawar that we talked about was the first school in India to issue block certificates to their grade 12 graduates. So that is also going forward, that we have to use technology of this nature that stays with the students for their life. So therefore, education that stays with them and they can keep building on it. And the use of technology to be negative about somebody else, unfortunately, this happens quite often. Falsification of marks and this, that, and the other. So in this small little town in Jhalawar in Rajasthan, now other schools are getting into the picture and issuing block certs, right?